Good afternoon, this is Claudine here at Rascal and Crow Farm. We're just showing you our fava beans inside our little hoop greenhouse here. It's 5 feet on the inside of this greenhouse. And you can see our fava beans are growing very nicely. I've harvested a bunch already. So you're sort of seeing the inner part of my little jungle of favas here. And if you can see, the plants are hitting 5 feet. They're touching the ceiling of the hoop inside. And if you look how many there are, there's so many of them. Look at that, all the way to the roof there. And lots around. Look at all these here. Just beautiful, beautiful things. Now you'll know that they're ready when you can feel the bean. These ones are nice and plump. They're all ready to go. It's coming pretty well to harvest time of the whole plant anyway, just because it's hitting the end of summer. See lots there everywhere. And they just continue on. So I'm going to be harvesting all of them today. I got a little Swiss chard there too, hiding behind there. Anyway, these beans, fava beans, are also called broad beans. And the broad beans are excellent for your soil. They bring in lots of nitrogen. What you want to do is you want to cut off the plant. You want to cut off the stems of the plant. Just show you here. Just cut it off at the bottom there. And you want to leave, as you can see, I've cut off and left a little stubby there, but I'll just shear it right off. And the root inside the ground, you'll want to leave. You'll want to mulch it over, or rather, you want to turn it over. You want them to decompose in there because attached to those roots are tons of little, almost looks like little styrofoam balls, little nitrogen balls on the roots, and that brings it back into the soil, making the soil very rich. So you want to compost all these leaves that you've harvested, that you've taken the beans off. You want to put that in your compost. That'll also bring lots of excellent nitrogen and nutrients into your compost. Yeah, so that's what you want to do. Here they are, some of these harvested that I just harvested. This is a great big huge, about 1.5 wide little bucket bowl, plastic bowl. And so some of them they'll have a little discoloration on them. It's just no big deal. So you'll know that you'll feel the bean, you'll feel it nice and thick, you'll feel that bean formed on it. That's when you know the pods are ready. So I'm going to harvest all of them, and I'm going to transplant, or I'm going to put transplanting seedlings into that area there where the beans were. So I'll be harvesting all of these plants. And I just want to show you, the pod is very insulated. Let's see if you can see that a little clearer. Very insulated, this pod. You can see that thick foamy looking pod there. Yeah, so love it. It's fantastic. Protects the pod. This one's nice and big, these particular beans in this pod. It's a nice thick pod. Yeah, these ones are about 1 inch big, these beans. Now what you need to do is blanch these broad beans, these fava beans. You need to blanch them, and that's basically putting them in boiling water for 30 seconds, and then you take them out. When you take them out, you peel that outer shell of the bean. You're going to peel that outer shell. It's a tough outer shell, and it's terrible to eat, to chew. It's very, very chewy and hard and yucky. So the Europeans tend to leave them with this outer shell on, and I hate it personally. But inside, when you blanch them after 30 seconds in boiling water, inside's got this beautiful butter bean. Excellent. So I'm going to show you a little video on me making them. 30 seconds blanching. You peel them, and then you expose the little butter bean inside, and then you saute them. The little garlic. Fantastic. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten. And I grow them because I love them so much. That little inner butter bean. So that's pretty well all she wrote for today. And I hope you enjoyed this little segment on what to do with your favas. Alright? Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.